Tinubu needs to buy. God, please, let somebody jam me. Let somebody give me accident.
Stage where
Tinubu supposed to be sitting in a wheelchair watching TV. I don't know the medication they are giving that guy. Drip check one.
and Thrive Radio, another amazing, fantastic day in the studio. I'm coming all the way from Nigeria and I came to Hungary and now I'm in New Jersey of the United States of America. We have DJ Pharoh.
Yes.
DJ Pharoh. We have DJ Pharoh on the line and he's going to, it's going to be a nice, amazing conversation. I've been trying to track him down. He's having a whole list of things he was doing. He has gone to see his gynecologist after going to the gym.
Wow. Gynecologist.
All right, you are welcome on the show, DJ Pharoh. So just do your little introduction. Let the viewers know who you are, what you do. Hearing that you're a DJ, they have some idea you're a DJ. But yeah, give us the juice. You have the floor.
All right. My name is DJ Pharoh. Actually, I'll get to the story on how my name Pharoh came to be. But yeah, DJ Pharoh. I live in the United States, Virginia.
Wonderful.
I was in Budapest, Hungary for 4 years for my. I had a scholarship in mechatronics engineering. So that was where I met Mr. Jeff. Very cool, but very crazy guy. One thing I know about Mr. Jeff, a go-getter. Anything he says, he does it. He was like, he just hit me up the other day. Hey man, we're doing an interview. I was like, whoa, all right, let's go.
We'll get into the details later. Do your introduction.
All right. So, I really love music. That was why I got into DJing, and I've been doing it for like 5 years now. And basically, I'm just a chill guy that likes to have fun, go out, just do things. Although things have been going through me, but I'm going through things. We are fighting it together. So
things have been going through you.
It's not been easy. Even DJs go through a lot. Even if we have to show up, we have to show up happy, but
you are the guys making people happy, so you need to always show up happy. Now, the journey is a little lengthy. Originally, you are from Nigeria. We know that, no doubt. And then you came to school in Europe, and then you were living in the United States of America. That is like 3 geographical locations combined in one.
3 continents.
Do you think that is having any impact on you? Are there some of the reason why you think you are going through it?
I'll be honest with you. Going from place to place, like what you said, it's taking a very big toll on me. My friends, my family, it just gives us this distance. And my kind of person is, I'm more of in person than virtual. If you know our relationship then in Hungary, when we are together, we're doing stuff. But when we are far apart, it's like we've forgotten each other. But it's not the case.
Yeah. That is adulthood. Being adults doesn't mean that we are going to be in touch all the time. But that doesn't mean that we are not brothers. We did. If something happens,
if something happens, we will always come through for each other. But yeah, living in Nigeria, I made friends, and even in Nigeria, I didn't even stay in one location. I grew up in the East till like 15 years.
It's fine, you can keep talking.
And then I went to another state. From another state, I went back to my old state. So when I was a kid, I made some friends, and then I had to leave the East to the North to school. And I lost those friends. I made new ones in high school. And after high school, I went back to the East. Mind you, I've already lost those friends in the East. Now I've lost the friends in the North. So I made new friends again in the East. I stayed there for a year, and then I got scholarship. I lost those friends in the East too.
You came to Europe.
It's been crazy.
And to make new friends too.
came to make new friends too. I know they say in uni that's where you meet your lifelong friends and stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that. In high school, okay, I'll tell you, not in high school, in my teenage years in general, there was a point in time during my birthday. I didn't celebrate it for like good 10 years. I didn't have any
Oh.
friends. It's just my mom,
Mm.
and then we will be in school. We just get a text. And I was in like a seminary school. So you know how strict, no phone, no nothing. So your guardian that time, your guardian will just come. Oh, your parents sent you a text. Happy birthday.
Ah,
That's all. A text message.
for your
They really,
birthday.
yeah, not no gift. I didn't get one gift for about 10 years, 6 years in high school. Like, and my parents are always going traveling out before then. No birthday
Mm.
celebrations, no cake because I'm even lactose intolerant. So no cake, no nothing, no gifts, no friend. But the
Mm.
first time I got a gift for my birthday was from my previous relationship. She,
That was the
she
first
didn't.
time you got a birthday gift from your
Yep.
previous relationship. We will come to all these places. Let me write them down. Now, before you go there, let's. We are still starting the podcast, so I just want to make some introduction. So this podcast is going to be in 4 stages. We are going to
Okay.
have a story time, a discussion time, opinion time, and then smart time. So let's start with the discussion time, and then we will come to all those places that you were trying to hit. Now, discussions. Since you are currently living in the US, there is one controversial story that we cannot abandon, which
Mhm.
is our own granddaddy, Puff Daddy. Do you Puff Daddy Diddy? First of all,
Diddy.
as somebody who is interested in music, you know who Diddy is, right? Yes.
Yeah, I know Diddy.
Have you
His
heard about his issues and
his
controversies?
indictment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard of
What
his
do you think
indictment.
about the whole scenario? Like, what are your thoughts, your conclusions, your elaborations, your opinions on Diddy? And I heard last week 2 of his daughters were in court, and they could not stand the accusations they were putting on their father. Like, really, daddy, you've done
Like,
all of these things. What are your
let's be
thoughts?
let's be honest. In all honesty, Diddy did some freaky ass shit.
I swear to God.
Let's be honest. He did something that if you tell someone to be like, what? Shit. You'll be like,
But
whoa.
tell me which one it surprises you the most. Because me, I'm even surprised over all of them. I don't even know which one to listen to.
You mean among the charges that they put on him?
Yeah. Which of them surprises you the most?
I mean, to be honest with you, nothing surprised me because one thing always leads to the other. He was accused of racketeering. He was accused of, tampering with witness. He was accused of rape. He was a lot of things.
Oh my
And
God.
he was dealing with, if I didn't even know he was dealing with, he was into man, woman, goat, sheep. I don't know. He was into
Fucking
everything.
everything.
He's fucking every single thing. So any charge they put against him, I'm just like, okay, this one is among two. Okay, it links because most of his parties were more like closed door parties. It's only invites. And
Strictly by
most of the young
invitation.
artists then, because Diddy was connected with top
Mm,
productions, most of those young artists wanted to just get that exposure because it's not about how talented you are. It's about meeting the right people sometimes.
yeah.
Sometimes you just see someone that can't sing, but he's popular. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
get, he just knows the right people.
Yeah.
And Diddy was like an icon or like a channel through which, oh, I can get you connected to this and trust me, you'll make it. That was Diddy. And for you to get Diddy, you had to go into his private party. And for you to get there, when he said, ain't no party like a Diddy party, he now lick his lips. Means for Diddy to invite you, first of all, he, he has seen how sexy you are,
You
more
are.
your girl to him. And in his mind, he's
Mm.
like, fresh fish.
And
He
in
heard
his
what he did with,
mindset, every fish is a fish, whether man, woman, he
if you
doesn't care
like, be
black, white.
transgender that have, if you like, be a transgender that have una or pussy. He like it. If you like, be a transgender that have anything, he like it. his fantasy kept on growing from, like I said, one thing leads to the other. If you start getting attracted to transgenders, your fantasy keeps building up.
Do you think it's an American thing? Do you think this is because there are equally richer and successful people? I don't know if I can compare Cristiano Ronaldo to Didi or some of the footballers to Didi, but
Christian,
there are equally, I mean, richer and popular people. But these American celebrities, they mostly get themselves found in things like. Do you think it's an American lifestyle or an American mentality? Because Didi's own is, I don't want to say it's way too American, but unfortunately, it
I mean,
is.
you can say that because they portray as America as a free country. Do what you like.
Mm-hmm.
It's in America they started all this. No judging to the LGBTQ community, but it's in
Yeah, yeah,
America that made it popular. The whole world started adapting it.
accepting it.
So, and like I said, one thing leads to the other. America is already, I don't know, they are one of the oldest and developed countries. They are the
Mm.
world power. So for you to be in that world power, you must have gone through rigorous times. You would have gone through a lot of things that some things now become normal.
Yeah.
If people tell you their sexual experience here, you'd be like, if God come now, I will go to heaven. I swear.
After everything
If
you think
after
you have
everything I've
done,
done,
and
if
everything that
God
you have
come
done,
now,
you hear
God will say,
someone's own and
God
you
will
will
say,
say that.
Chibike, DJ Pharoh, just be entering heaven. They say America is next to hell. That's they say here, America is next to hell
Yeah.
because anything you are looking for, there's a spot for it.
Mm-hmm.
Just like in Budapest now or in Hungary, you can't really find some things there. Although they still want to portray
Yeah.
themselves as free country, but there are some things you can't find in Budapest or Hungary or in Europe or Asia.
Per
But in
se, yeah.
America, they will tell you it's a free country. Do what you like. So far, you're not breaking the law. So when it comes to Didi and all those crazy sexual experience, trust me, from things I've heard, thank God I don't follow them. But the things I've heard, I swear, if God should blow that horn today, I will elevate, I will go up.
You
I
go
will
to heaven
the way I
because
will go
what
to
the
heaven.
things you have done is not much to what people are doing. But do you
No,
think there
no, no,
are
no, 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 no,
other
no, no, no.
rappers? Do you think along the line we are going to see other rappers being tied to it because the stories keep unfolding and these
Going
private
for Didi.
parties, yeah, these private parties, a lot of celebrities have been there. Do you think we are going to hear more stories pop up around the celebrities?
Already now that he refused the deal that the federal government gave him.
Mm,
He was signing a deal to stay for some time and then he'll be out. But he decided to go on to trial. So for him to decide to go on to try, trust me, whatever they did in that secret party, it stays there. It's only what the media brought out. Once celebrities are involved in something, depends on how powerful you are.
they-
If you're involved in something, they
mhm.
will go lengths to cover it up. America is very corrupt than Nigeria.
Yeah,
You see what's going on now. They say Donald Trump
yeah,
is
yeah,
everybody's complaining about Trump, but they can't impeach him. But this is supposed to be a democratic country.
yeah.
So if you are, trust me, not just celebrities, senators, governors, mayors, they attended his party. They are into freaky shit. So once they know, oh, this is coming out in the light, they will pay the media, pay the press, pay whoever they want to pay, and it's gone. It's dissolved. That's
Yeah.
most of the people he brought to his party are top people. So
Top
the
celebrities.
the top of the.
Oh, yes, viewers. Sorry, there is a little bit of a network issue. We are missing our guest, but I am very hopeful that he will join us again. So we are speaking with DJ Pharoh. DJ Pharoh, you can check his Instagram and check his socials. He hosts amazing content and events in the United States. He was here in Hungary and he did some amazing movements. And yeah, let's just hold on for him. Yeah, 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 yeah. The conversation was very nice. So we hopefully he comes back on, and during the editing phase, I am able to edit it nicely and remove this interruption from it. Um, Aside that, it's a very amazing and fun, interesting time at the studio here with DJ Pharoh. I will also be using the opportunity to see if I can find some footages of his parties, some footages of his events that I have been to. And trust me, these are good. What's going on? Chris Brown is also arrested. Yeah. Okay,
Ah,
so here we are again. It's
you
fine.
know
I'll
what?
edit it. I'll edit it and I'll put it on, so it's okay. But do you remember what you were saying?
Just remind me what we were talking about. Okay, about the DD stuff.
Yeah. So let's just run. Let's
My
just wrap
my
it up and.
my iPhone was heating up. You know, I was under my dashboard is under the sun, so it was
Oh,
hitting my phone.
so
Yeah,
is
and
it
I was
okay?
yeah.
It's
The
okay.
AC was on, but because I was not moving,
Okay, so the thing
yeah,
was, you can be moving. You
was
can station as well. Make sure you don't break any. Make them not can arrest you and go and
um
put you.
what? All right, let's go.
Yeah, so we were talking about how powerful these celebrities are, and who were involved, and then I think that a lot of names are going to come out in as much as they will try to cover it, because right now people are very interested in these stories, and yeah, who has much money will win. So let's see
Exactly.
who has the more money. Now about the American president Trump, he's also gaining some controversies. He's he has deported like 2.4 billion people already, and he's still deporting more. Is it true? Are these things happening in the United States now? If yes, what are your
Yes.
thoughts?
I don't want to speak against my president.
Don't speak against your president. Just say your thoughts as an American
Yeah.
citizen,
See, so
democratically.
see, it's not worth it. What he's doing is not just worth it. I
Mm,
don't know. That's the way I can put it. But because if you see the trade war he started with China, why didn't
mm,
they continue if he was so serious about punishing China? Why did they now come to an agreement 10%?
mhm,
Why did he go back on his why did he start it in the first place? I just
mm.
felt a strategy to mess up the stock exchange markets, the Wall Street. Because once there's a dip, the president of the United States is the most powerful
Yes.
person in the world.
Yeah.
What he
Yeah.
says
No
affects
doubt.
the market. So if he knows if a market has been stable for a while and he makes a change, it's gonna dip. But when he
Mm,
reverts back to the old thing, it goes even higher than what the standard was. So
mhm.
if you see the stock market before he made the deals with China and whatever,
Yeah.
it was dipping. He knew what he was doing. Then when he reversed the tariffs on different other countries except China, he could check the news. His friends got billions. He was like, "Oh, this person just earned billions. This one just earned 3.4 billion." It skyrockets, so there's a profit. When Bitcoin dips, you buy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, so they were kind of, I don't know, I would say he was kind of messing up with the
They are
market.
using our feelings and our
Yes.
economies and
Economy,
inflations to
yes, just
play.
messing, yeah.
They are just
So
using
I
it to play.
so and if someone that was into stock really followed this market, the person would be like he would be have money right now. Like if you invested in the right stock that dipped, right
Mm-hmm.
now that all everything is not back to normal, but it's more favorable than what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
It went up. More investors are coming in now because they feel they are feeling that Trump has already done what he can do.
Can do.
So markets is not still great over here, but it's better than what Trump, because he was getting out of hand. I think that's why he had to reverse what he was doing with China. He was getting out of
Yeah.
hand. To be honest with you, people were complaining. They even had to put out poll for people to vote. It's on every social media, everywhere you go to vote. Do you like Trump's whatever? To vote if you approve of what Trump is doing.
Trump is doing.
Everybody, it was like a 54 or 55%, 49. 54% people say they are not they regret voting for him, while 49% agreed on what he was doing, or
He was doing.
43%. So if you even check, they've been saying Trump's popularity compared to his first term and other 5 presidents ago, Trump is
Mm-hmm.
he's low on the list. He's even lower than himself in the first term.
Really?
In the
His
popularity,
popularity has decreased.
is still decreasing, because now
Oh,
he's now doing his the motion to what's it called, to remove citizenship by birth in the United
yeah.
States has passed the second phase. So if you can tell what's happening, Trump, I think anybody that's against this administration, not Trump, anybody that's against his administration, they fire you, you're out.
Mm-hmm.
You can see those firms that sued Trump before he became president, all of them now are facing government and federal charges. Their licenses are suspended, their secret clearance
It's
suspended.
crazy.
You will not be asking yourself, is this really a democratic country? So because they went after you, now you're going after them with the full power of the government. Because now
Mm-hmm.
you have the whole government backing him. So I mean, with the job I'm
That's
doing,
actually crazy and scary at the same time. Do you think
I'm telling you,
he can have another term at the end of this
uh,
term?
it's the second term. Except he wants to be a dictator. This is his
Mm,
last term, so I think he's trying to get whatever. Can you
whatever
not?
he
Can
needs.
you not see what he's? Can you not see what he's trying to do with Gaza?
Hmm.
If you follow Trump's through social media, I know he doesn't use X or anything. They banned him from X years ago. He has his own social media truth.
But Elon Musk cannot even bring him back, even though he is the CEO.
You know how that will happen. Like, you know how that will play out if he does that. It'll be like, oh, friends now. You know what I'm saying? Trump violated the policy of X then. So bringing
Okay.
him back now is like, oh, then you have to bring back everybody that has been banned by X. You get what I'm saying? There is no
Yeah.
exception. That's why Trump created his own social media, and he can say whatever he wants to
He
say.
wants to say there. So if you
If you
like
could
it,
see
you go and
Trump
download
even,
it.
yeah. If you see what he was planning for Gaza, he was like, he put himself a golden statue of himself. His plan with all these small countries that he's making deal with that has been affected by the war, he wants to have a peace in
Mm-hmm.
that land, in that country. He wants to have a say. He wants to be part of the key makers of that country. In as much as he's saying he's making deals for the United States and this and that, let's be all honest. There's something he personally will get out of it that they won't tell you.
He's still looking for some power because he tried
Yes.
to get himself involved
Yes.
mostly with things that doesn't really concern him,
It
and I don't
doesn't
understand
concern
why.
you. You are trying to form Jesus. He even put himself dressed as a. Can you imagine the White House posted a picture of Trump dressed as a pope after the pope
Yes,
died?
yes, I saw it.
How unprofessional can he go?
He's just having fun with the office, and in the office, he's just
He's just
enjoying
having
himself.
fun. Whatever he feels like right now, immunity is what's just covering him. Whatever he feels like
Yeah,
now, he will do it, and
but
then he will now have
overall, I
his.
think he's doing a wonderful job. Maybe I mean, if you look at it from the third man's point of view, and you put away criticization, he's actually doing well for the American people. I mean, he's calling some shots that at the end of the day is going to benefit the American people. You don't think so?
Come here.
Well, I mean,
No, no,
that's
no.
what I think.
I want you to feel it while you are here, bro.
I will come. I'm still trying to come and visit this summer, and then maybe. That is
There's
why
space for you.
in this video, I need to say all the good things about him, so that when I get to the airport and they check my social, they will see that I am actually a Trump supporter. I'm saying good things
Okay.
about him. So, guys, I'm a Trump supporter. I love Donald Trump.
I love America.
I love America too. America is a great country. Trump is a wonderful country. So please, immigration
Number
officers
one,
at the airports, don't send me back
for
when I
those
get there.
watching, I love the United States, man. I'm in love with this Donald Trump. I'm in love with you, Donald Trump, if you're watching this. But for me, if you ask me, as a strategic person or someone that deals with facts, something that's in the present, he's portraying numbers. Most of these numbers it's not just me. You can check it. Most people think it's just unrealistic. It's just if he goes to make deal with people, you're not sitting with him. He makes closed door deals. He can tell. I mean, he has in this country they have democratic press, conservative press, and then Republican press. Each press tries to portray their party as top.
With
So
no faults.
the Republican press is always, if you go to their news, they're always praising Donald Trump and they're always downgrading the Democrats. But if you go to the Democrats, they are always criticizing Trump.
Bro.
If you go to the independent people or the conservatives, they are fighting the two. So even Trump now is suing a whole news company. He's suing them
Because they are saying something he doesn't like.
Yeah. Which is
But all of these things are very bad for the American democracy because the whole world looks at American democracy. They respect Americans' democracy.
It was the Americans that started the democratic practice and they are trying to spread it to the world. But trust me, this country is like this. This time around, it looks like a dictatorship because from what I'm seeing, I only will work with what I'm hearing, what I'm seeing in the news. What I'm seeing, to be honest with you, I know Supreme Courts that checks the government have given Trump a lot of executive federal orders. And in this country, once the court says something, there's nothing. There are different courts for different levels. Supreme Court or federal court is to check the government. If they're doing something wrong, the court will order something against you. And no matter who you are, it will happen. It will stand. So he has his own judges there.
Yeah.
So, but the United States, 50 states, they all behave like different countries. So the states that are against him, he stopped federal funding for them or against the administration. Harvard University now, that they are against his administration, he has cut about $4 billion funding. He still cut another $44 million. And Harvard works with federal funding for research, for all these drugs, and scholarship for people that can't afford. Sometimes they just randomly give out scholarship to people they think that they're smart, but they can't afford. Even Harvard too now started online school, free school. They had to stop. Yeah. They have to cut that off because there's no funding from the government.
There's no funding. I almost applied for that last 2 years, the free online school.
So, and now Trump is saying they have to change their administration. He gave them what to do. How would you tell an independent school what to do? He's saying that they are teaching them basic maths. That is a prestigious school. They shouldn't teach them basic maths. I mean, if you want to be a lecturer so bad, go and be a math lecturer and then remove it from yourself. Don't be a president. Go to Harvard and say he's after some things that when you look at it, you'll be like, bro,
doesn't make sense.
The prices of gas is still up. The inflation is still up. Unemployment is still up. Prices of stuff in the store are still up. You will come tomorrow and say, oh, the prices of things The prices of things in the country are
Okay.
going down. Bro, which store are you going to? Which store? I want to go there. I swear. Me and my sister went the other day. Just a bag, $200, bro. A bag, a bag. Oh, I
Charlie.
mean, it's not even like this. It's like this. Which store are you going to, chief?
He
And you're
have
saying
he
inflation
have
is
his
down.
own personal store that maybe things are free
He
there.
never goes
So
to. How will a president go to store to go and buy stuff?
I mean,
Everything
yeah.
is
How does he
made
even
for
know
him.
that prices are coming down?
Is
Like
what
how?
is what his administration tells him he will go and say in the news. He should come down, come to the local stores, visit them. No matter how much it is, put security everywhere, visit a store, and see if what you're saying to the public is actually true. If let me say, if this administration focused on, they said Biden spoiled the economy, right? They call him Sleepy Joe. Everything.
Sleeping Joe.
Trump is in love with Biden, I swear, because every
He mentions
public
him.
he mentions he's in love. This is a hard rock love. So if if this administration are saying America is back, this is back, I think is Donald Trump is back. They should change it to Donald Trump is back. I am back. Emilokon, like Nigeria.
Yeah, true.
See, if they are focused on doing or reversing what Biden did, fine. By now, we should be seeing changes.
Mm-hmm.
We should be seeing he's making deals and deals and do you know these deals America work on is not like money. It's more like what you are doing for us in 5 years will give us, or in 10 years will give us this amount equivalent.
Yeah,
So they make everything in equivalent. So
an
they can,
equivalent.
let's say if me and you are doing this podcast now, and let's say you are a popular, you are viral, obviously you already are, and then I'm upcoming, and then you tell me already, let's take you as the US and me as Saudi Arabia. You will tell me you're going to do podcasts with me, and whatever I generate, because you are dealing with me, because I'm dealing with you as a viral person, whatever you generate in 10 years, that's what you're going to be giving. That is what they do.
It's
They will
like
make
we are
a
not even
deal.
talking about what you get now. We are just saying, let's
Exactly.
do it
It's
in
not
10
like they
years. I'll give you
transferred you the
this.
money right now. They not transfer you the money. Is we'll do this thing for a period of time, and this is what you will get
And
by
even
this
in
period
that
of
10
time.
years, he's still not going to be the one to be in power. So he's the next
That's
president
why
who's going to
you see
even.
why I said there's a piece he's getting. You can't be thinking, no, you're not that patriotic, my guy. You don't feel like me, chief. You don't no. You no. You cannot tell me you are doing free work everywhere. There's nothing
Flying
on the
up and
side for
down.
you.
They
They
said
gave him.
they said Trump's Air Force One.
Oh, I wanted to say
It's
about that.
yeah, it's
I wanted.
estimated to spend about $30,000 per hour when he's flying. So he's flying all the
Yes, he's
ways to
saying.
go and do all of these things for
Yes,
free.
he's
No,
saying. Trump, his birthday. Do you know how much he's budgeted to spend? 45 million USD for his birthday. Hey, give me 1 million. Give me 1 million. One.
all
45
these
million.
people, money is not a problem for them. I mean, that 45 million.
No, it's government spending. This is not private spending.
Even, I mean, private spending, he wouldn't mind. He has it. Don't you think Trump
No
has that
matter
money?
how much money. Okay, why if he has that kind of money, why are you running for presidency then if you are contented with
The
what you have?
power, the exposure.
Mo-
When you are you see, Elon Musk doesn't have the shot. Trump has the shot. But I think Elon Musk is richer than Trump. But Trump calls the shot because he is the president of the United States. That's the power he was looking for.
Then why are you looking for so much power? Is my question.
Bro,
You
as for
have
that one,
the reason for having that kind of power is so that on the side money comes from that power. But when you have money, you are 60 something, almost getting to 70 years old. Chief, you're supposed to be doing gardening right now. You're supposed to be taking care of nature. Don't be telling us you want you see
that
what I'm
one you have
saying?
to tell
It's
Tinubu. Tinubu must be doing gardening right now because he's at a stage where
Tinubu supposed to be sitting in a wheelchair watching TV. I don't know the medication they are giving that guy. He does not want to die. No, I'm in Nigeria. You cannot take Nigeria away from me. If you take it from me, I'm still in the US. Tinubu needs to fight. let me just say it. Make those that understand. If you know,
You
you
need to
know.
buy, right?
You need to buy.
I'm using
Ah,
this side as the introduction for the podcast. Tinubu needs to buy.
no. He needs to buy. He needs to go. Why?
Last year,
Jesus,
he made
no.
a visit to France, and if you see the way they packaged him to withstand the cold, it was really funny and sad at the same time because the way he was packaged, it was crazy. Anyway, so I mean, we've had your thoughts and your take on this on discussion time. Now we'll go to opinion time before we come to you yourself. Opinion time. So when I was drawing my questions and my story for the day, I also decided to consider. Do you think that the average in this current 21st century, 2025, the average
Mhm.
American woman is powerful than the average American man? Do you think so?
I mean, if you like yourself, respect women with everything you have. If you like yourself, this
Mm,
country, just wank if you have to. Because what makes these women and men is because of mostly their sexual encounter. If you check
mm,
everything that's going on, women is doing this, women are suing men, this, they are arresting this man. Why? There was a sexual encounter involved along the way. And then maybe there's a disagreement, he's no more agreeing with her, then she takes it to court. What
mhm.
does the court say? The court will favor the lady. Oh, court always favor women. That's what they tell
So
you.
that is why the American women, average American woman, is powerful than the average American man. Mainly because of the court.
What else?
Is it not because now they work, now they can buy a car, now they can rent their own apartment, now they believe that they don't need men. So they are becoming more powerful. So the courts is the main reason why they are powerful than men. Really. You are the one there. You are the one hearing the real
Remove
life
the court.
stories.
Remove the court. Let me see how women want to do it. No, women are powerful. No disrespect to women out there. Women are working. I can see. I see. Look, my sister even. She's
Mm,
working very hard. I'm not saying this,
mhm,
but there is greed.
mm,
Some people are just greedy, and
mhm,
also some guys are just messed up.
mm,
It's just both ways. When you hear a case of what happened, okay, tell me what happened. Ah, he slept with another woman and I got angry and then I can't forgive him or this and that. Then they sue him. And if they don't sign a prenup, whatever, and especially if he's rich, if you are poor, what they will just do is make sure you give them baby so that you'll be collecting child support on the
Child
side.
support, small, small.
You get, even if it's 500 they're giving them, they'll just take off from work and then be enjoying with that
Mhm.
money. That's why you can see a girl here will have kids for this man, a kids for this man, two different men. Child
Taking
support
child
coming in.
support.
The baby's only drinking milk, oh, but she's taking like 2k. Ah, if you're taking
Charlie.
every month from people, chief, this is how we
Even
live.
me, if I was in America, I would
Ah,
give birth to like 4 men.
like, I mean, those are for the not hardworking women, but for hardworking women, that this is something. Hardworking women that have problem with men that either is that maybe greed.
Mm,
They're seeing that this guy is getting more. Maybe the guy had they had a sexual encounter before, because that's what brings man and woman together. They had a
yeah.
sexual encounter before, and now they don't like. They separated, and now they're seeing his wealth should just come up. He raped me. He raped
And
me.
the courts will side with her.
One time they will first arrest you before they will hear your side of the story.
Charlie. It's very it's like it's
once
very scary.
once a girl say this guy raped me, police will first carry you before they will get. There's a viral video that went in US. A girl was slapping, beating her man. The man was just like, "Why are you doing? Why are you doing this?" And then she called the police. The man has video evidence. Police still carry him. They
To
still
go.
carry him. He showed the police. See, she's the one beating me. I didn't even touch her. They said, "Let us carry you first." Eh,
It's a
you
it's
explain.
a crime to be a man. Like the fact
You
that you're a
explain it.
man, you are against the law.
They'll be like,
It's very
bro,
crazy.
bro, do like this. You will go to jail first. When you go to jail, when you come before a judge, you can present this evidence.
But
There's
what if the
no
man goes to say that a woman has raped him? are they going to treat the woman the same way they treat a man? Imagine you as big as your arms are, and you go to the police station and say,
"This guy, if the last thing is okay, they'll tell you, bro, go home. Just go home. Did your prick rise? Did your penis rise?" And he rose.
but when you're raping the girls, their thing also gets wet. Or that one they don't consider it. I also saw a video where the girls were discussing.
When girls are being, if true rape story,
Mm,
girl does not have to be wet. Let's be honest. I'm sorry that some girls have gone through some this.
yeah, I mean we are not promoting rape case, guys. We are not promoting that.
No.
Yes.
This is not a horrible case, but a girl does not have to be horny for a man to penetrate.
It's true though.
Okpua. Okpua. You know, there's lube. But you cannot use lube to stand a man up. A man has to like it for his. You get it? Because they've been a case. There are cases where a guy is with a girl. You don't like this girl, your whole heart. Nothing will stand. Oh, that girl is a bit attractive, and she just does on it. You will be in the mood. But a girl that is being raped, I hate to even think of it.
Yeah.
A man that's going to rape a girl already has his tools.
He has everything available ready.
In fact, he doesn't have. Even if he does not have, you have the. You get it.
Just put it there, and then he's on the way.
It's a bad thing. It's not good. It's not.
I mean, but then since we are talking about the American woman, you are Nigerian, been to Nigeria, stayed in Europe and in America. Which of these countries' women would you? Yeah, now we are getting into you. You see the way the conversation is going. Yeah, which of these countries' women, Nigeria, European, American women? I mean, if you had to really finally settle with one, which one, based on your experience? And I'm not even going to ask you if you have dated any all three, because I know you have, I know. So. So yeah, your take on these three continental girls and women. What will you go for and why? Since me like this, I am in Ghana. I've only been in Ghana. I've not gone anywhere. I don't know how. I only know Ghanaian women. I don't know how Nigerian women are. I don't know how European women are, and I don't know how American women are. So you tell me, in case like you were advising me, what would you tell me?
I'm not dealing with any American person here, to be honest with you. It's like some movie. Because the female and so you can call me Sir One Calot. I am proud. It's better to be safe than sorry. So, I cannot give you a take on American girls, but also America is made up of different continents. America is not one race. A lot of races. In fact, the whole world makes up America. If everybody's their country, America be empty. I hardly see pure Americans.
Yeah.
If it's not good that they immigrated some years ago, I hardly see someone that say all his generation is from America.
Yeah, true.
Everybody is white. Europeans are white. Some Europeans migrate to the US, so they're not the Americans. They're immigrants, but along the line, they transition. Their generation transition. If everybody decides to go back to their roots, you will not see anybody in America.
Will be empty. That's actually very true. That is one thing they don't really realize.
They realize, trust me. They realize it, but that's why one of the deportation Trump is doing is just mostly gang members. If you see the most people he deported were El Salvador gang members.
The gang members, yeah.
He deported some wrong people too. It's not him that is on the field. These people on the field, they just get instruction and they just go ahead. But we're not talking about immigration right now. We're talking about
you and your dating experiences and advice. You were trying to divert it into immigration again. We've already crossed that part.
It like you. So, I've been with Nigerian. I've only dated twice. Yeah, in my life, for real. Yeah, I swear, I went to seminary school. Now for you, I told you. So before you can see, I had crushes. Yeah. So Nigerian girls, from the people I've had some situationships with, not a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and then my ex from Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
Then compared to my experience, my baby in
Mm.
Austria.
Austria. I wanted you to say it, so now that you have said it, okay, and your babe in Austria, your babe that was, is it was or is now?
Why do you want me in trouble with Jeff? Why do you want me in trouble with Jeff? Jeff, you
Okay,
have
we
to
will not
cut,
go there.
cut this
We will
part, I
not go
beg.
there. We will not
Cut
go
this part,
there.
I beg. I beg.
We will not go there. Don't
But
answer. Yeah.
yeah, I'll just go
Yeah.
to my experience in
Mm.
from both of them. From what I've experienced, I'll be honest with you, girls are different. Every girl has their
Mm.
own. You can't say because she's from this country, because she's from that country, that's why. Everybody have cultural differences.
Mm-hmm.
And being with someone that is outside your cultural bracket, it can be so challenging.
Yeah.
But that does not mean they're bad. They're a bad person. They
Mm.
say opposite attracts sometimes. But
Yeah.
when they attract, sometimes it's dangerous. But I'll be honest with you, from my two experiences, my two dating life experiences, the one I really enjoyed the most was my my ex in Austria. No,
Mm.
no, no. You have to cut
Any
this part.
any significant, I'll put the sound effects on your mouth. So people will not really get what
Please,
you
please.
said. I will put down the notes for my editor so that we put down there, no problem. But then you don't have to necessarily date these women to know the experiences. You've lived in these countries. You had friends who had girlfriends in this country. So based on your entire general opinion, what what are some values, some morals, some qualities, some red flags? Maybe let us know, because some of the young kings are watching this interview and they will really pick some one or two advice from an international man who has international experience like you. So please.
I just, I'm not humanized now, please.
I'm not saying you're a womanizer. I'm not
But
saying, but you've had experiences,
your
you've had
question, your
friends,
question.
you've heard stories, you've seen things,
Yeah,
you've
yeah.
gone through
Like,
things.
yeah. To be honest, as a DJ, you see a lot of things
You're
outside.
even a DJ. Then, I
Hmm.
mean, ladies and gentlemen, DJ Pharoh is the ladies' DJ. He's one of the hottest DJs in Europe. One of the hottest. Now, not in Europe, but when he was in Europe, one of the hottest. Holding down Vienna, Budapest, Debrecen, Page, all the big destinations and cities
I miss
in
Hong
in
I
Europe.
miss
Yes,
Hungary.
I am going to put his link to his socials in this beneath the description. Go check him out, and if you are in US, really check him out because he has some
I
program
have gigs.
lineups.
I have
Yes,
gigs.
we will talk
Hey,
about
I'm
that at
supposed to
the
be
end.
going
We will
down
talk
today.
about that at the end of the video. But now we need to know your advices on these women. Let us go.
uh, okay. In all seriousness, to be honest, from my social experiences,
Mm,
a man has to know what he wants before he even start thinking of who he wants to.
mm,
You have to know what do you want from a woman right now as a
yeah,
person. If you want to be with any woman, maybe from your culture, or you want to go, diversify. You want to just ask yourself: am I lonely, or I'm just trying to feel a whole, or I'm good with myself? There's some things that make people enter relationships or get in entanglements with girls. So
yeah.
maybe they just got off a crazy relationship now, and they are used to being with someone, and now
Mm,
they have a problem with that someone they are used to being with. They just want to get someone else that'll fill that space. They've not really healed. So
yeah.
everybody's experience is different. So because girls can be crazy, boys too. Like it's a crazy situation out here in the streets. But
Mm,
to be honest with you, before you go, or before you have to ask yourself, if it's someone that's outside your culture, tell yourself, can I cope with this person's culture?
yeah.
Is there going to be some level of understanding if we have this kind of problem, are we gonna get past it looking at our cultural backgrounds? Because there's some, for let's say Africa, someone in Africa and someone in Europe, there's some things a European lady would do and an African man will see it as a disrespect. That you don't ask me, you know, especially when he's an older, you know, an
Yeah,
older,
yeah, true.
like, no, give me respect. That's some people still face that. Give me that kind of respect. They feel like an alpha male. And there are some things you do to a European girl, you think, oh, because you do it back home in Africa, you can do it to them. Ha, you enter
Yeah.
jail. You enter jail. One time. So just ask yourself, are you willing to adapt? And when
Yeah,
I mean adapt, I mean whatever you see on your plate, you eat it.
you eat it.
Do you get
I mean, you
me?
should be ready if you are going outside your African market. You should be ready
And
to
not just Africa, outside
embrace.
your cultural bracket.
Mm,
Just leave an open mind that I know I'm going here. So the fact that you are leaving your own cultural bracket and you're going to meet someone that is outside your cultural bracket, meaning she's leaving her own cultural bracket to meet you. So they
yeah.
have to be a middle point you guys will reach and say, oh, this is our boundaries. You have to set that
Mm,
boundary first. They say, first of all, this is what I like, this is what why I don't like. And then
mm,
tell you her own too. Oh, maybe she's a kind of, maybe she's, you know, Western and she likes going out. You know, Western girls like going out to clubs and
yeah.
parties. In Nigeria, a man will tell you, don't go.
Yeah. Or if you're a girl and you go to parties in Nigeria, you want
Ah,
so
you're a prostitute. So, and a man will not even want you to go, even if he's going. Do you
yeah.
get so
Yeah.
it's a crazy cultural dynamic. So if you have told yourself, oh, if she has told you, oh, this is what she likes, this is what she liked doing before she met you, and she would like doing it after she has met you, and then there are some things you don't like, and you point it out to her that, oh, if you're with me, you can't do this, and then you guys cannot come to a compromise. My guy, tell her it was nice meeting you. You're a great person. But since we can't compromise for each other, there's no need for us stressing each other down the road. Don't just go and just because you want to.
Among these three women, which would you can you rate them from 1 to 3? Nigerian, or let's say African, European, American women. Rate them based on your preference, and then we go to the next phase, which is story time. Nigerian, European, American. 1, 2, 3. Arrange them for us based on your opinion, your POV.
If you, like I told you, I've not been with an American person before. But
Mm,
the American people I have talked to in my
mm,
occasions that I have gone to DJing, they're African also. So 1+1 is 2. From my African and Western experience, that is what I'm going to divide it into because I'm still in the Western world. So
mm,
my African experience, both here in the Western part and then my Western experience, especially maybe Africans in diaspora, because they're exposed now.
mm-hmm,
I think the West favored me more. I would not say white
mm.
or black girl because that's kind of
Yeah, we are not even
I don't.
going there
Yeah,
before they
so
come after us.
yeah, but the Western side of the world has shown me a good part of what it means to be in love with somebody. Even
Mm.
there were ups and downs. So, but because Nigeria and Africa, if you get all this strong thing, you'll be in the hospital.
So
You'll
from
be in
the
the
way you are
hospital.
answering the question, your number one is definitely Europe.
Western, you get.
I gave you direct
Oh yeah,
answer.
okay. Europe.
European,
Yeah,
American, Africa. 1, 2, 3. So one is
Europe.
European, and I think America is third for you on your list since you haven't dated any American.
And I will not lie to you. Anybody I tell, even my doctor I told today, oh, I came from Europe. She was like, oh, Europe have beautiful girls. I told him, get it. Even the Americans here want Europeans.
Yeah, I've heard that Americans really respect people, like not the
Yeah,
Europeans per se, but like for example, you as an African who has been to Europe, if you go to America, they have a different level of respect for
yeah,
you.
trust me. Yeah, that's true. Because when I tell them, oh, I'm from Europe, like, oh, that's so nice. Where you from? Which part of Europe? This and that, this and that. Oh, and then I tell them my experience in Europe. They're like, how do you like it? Do you like it here? Do you like it there? I always tell them I prefer Europe to the United States because in the United States you don't have life. Oh, you share your soul. once you have a job, you have signed your soul to your employer. You don't have a life.
Done. Omo.
Even this this doctor I went to see, I had to tell him, sir, please give me 1 week, no work. Tell my employer say I cannot work for work. Sir, I will rest, bro. Bro, I was going crazy. See my airline in a chop because I cannot even take care of myself. I work at 7 a.m., come back by 8 p.m. You have to sleep. The
You are
people
working
time
from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. What kind of work? What is that?
emergency transportation.
Hey, but no, is the average American working like 9 to
Bro,
12 hours a day?
why it's even easy for me is because I don't even have kids or wife.
Mm.
Once those one come in, I'll pick a second job. I'll only be seeing my house twice in a week.
Jesus.
Some people say if their bed is still new, the nylon still there because they are sleeping in their second job. You know, you pick a job, you work in the morning, and then you pick a job that will let you sleep in the night. Maybe DSP or caregiver that once your client goes to bed, you go to bed too. So,
But
and
is
then
it
what
all
comes
worth
is
it? I mean, if you are just having to
not,
have to
it's not,
work, and you can't even go home and sleep in your bed, do you
bro.
think it's all worth it?
I'm telling you, if I
You
told you
want to
the
say
reason why I
things.
went to my
You want
doctor
to
to
say
give me
things.
1 week. 1 week to rest. Because I told my
Mm.
employer, oh, I can't can you give me Friday off? No life bitch, he said no. They said no, you're gonna work.
You
I
have
said I
to
don't
come
want
to
to work.
work.
They said you must work. I said, is it blood covenant? They said no, it's unacceptable. I said, okay, I have doctor appointment. What do you want to do? Because that is a way, that is a sneak
The
route.
legal way. Mm.
Yes.
And
You
they
can't
cannot
stop.
fire you for that.
Because now if they still force me, I'll claim injury and I'll sue them and I'll be
Mm.
so once you just
Mm.
mention doctor, they'll become angry and say, oh, get me doctor's report, get me this report. No problem. You will see doctor's reports. But I will not work until next 2 weeks. More even to suffer. Ah, me too. I need emergency. I need emergency transport. If they want me,
But that is very crazy because I've been hearing these stories that
bro,
the
bro,
workload.
America, they say it's a free country, but you are selling your soul to whoever you're working with because the abuse will not pay themselves. And trust me,
Mm.
every month the air you breathe is bill.
Bill, like the bills is everywhere.
Car insurance, car notes, house rent, utilities. You pay for. In fact, there are street
What's
cameras
the difference
everywhere.
between car insurance and car notes?
The car insurance is in
The
case
insurance.
in case you have accidents. In case you have accidents, there are two types of insurance: the insurance that will cover you and the accident and the person,
Mm.
and the insurance that will not cover you. They will only cover that person.
Mm.
That is if you don't want to spend too much, and
Too
even
much.
it's 150 just to
Jeez.
cover that person. Then if you want full coverage, you're looking about 350 to $500 a month. Is not even per 2 months. A
You have to
month.
pay a month.
You have not even seen if you are not driving a nice car and you have car notes. Car note is the your kind of like mortgage for cars. You buy a
Mm.
car and then you be
And
paying
you'll be
them,
paying monthly. Yeah, yeah.
and maybe say that one is about 300. And most of the time, if you buy a nice car, your insurance is more than the car notes.
Mm.
Insurance will make money because you're not looking to have accidents.
Yeah, so you drive
You can
safe
keep paying your whole life,
and you will not have
and
any
not.
insurance.
In fact, the owner of the insurance company is just happy. He's just happy because if you now have accidents, you see where their sense coming. You'll be paying maybe 350, 400 full coverage, 500 if you don't have accident. The day you mistakenly have mistake and have accidents, and police is involved. There's quite some people if you have accident together. So two people that they're like, oh, we are not paying full coverage. They'll come outside the car and reason with each other. Say, okay, no problem.
Mm.
I'll repair my car. But for someone, you see these people, this country is crazy. The day you mistakenly have accidents, they will
Mm-hmm.
not look at all your years of no accidents. Your insurance will go up from maybe 350 to 500. You start paying from 700 to 1K.
Now that you've had accident.
Now that you've had accidents, whether it's your
You can
fault,
just change the insurance company then.
it's already on your record. It's on your driver's license. Once you have an accident and police is involved, they will take your ID, take your insurance number. They will put it. They have a common website. So if you say you want to change, they'll say, "Oh, you've had an accident before. That is why your insurance is this high." Maybe if you go to another company, instead of paying 1K from your old company, you will now be paying maybe 700 in another company. But it will never go back to what it was before.
It's
You know
very
what I'm
crazy.
saying? That is very. And
Yeah,
some people,
it's very crazy.
their main aim in this country while driving is, God, please let somebody jam me. Let somebody give me accident. Aye, you see the way the person will file every claim. The next day, the person will be driving cyber truck.
Because when somebody hits your car, you can actually get a lot of insurance claim,
You
right?
will tell them your car is worth 200K. They don't even tell you what your car is worth. And the other person that hit you, his insurance will pay for your new car. Then they will not start billing that person, and they
Start
will
billing
get the
him too.
money. That money they use in paying for that car, they will get it out from you.
This is like
Yeah.
a crazy rigged
So
system.
exactly. So you'll be paying, and they will not reason. Oh, you've been paying since. Let's see how much you've paid. Take it and then give this person, and then maybe you start paying it. No. You just be paying for free. You just be paying, and if you don't have insurance, you can be driving around though, but the day devil will catch you, police do
We
whoop, whoop.
catch you.
In fact, when police stop you, the first thing they ask is license and registration. License, your
Mhm.
driver's license. Registration is your insurance.
So if you don't have the
If you don't have
insurance,
insurance, my guy, you first come out from that car first. You enter handcuff. They will tow your car. SR22, there's something they call SR22. They put it on your driving history that, oh, this guy was driving without license. And then if you now, when you're now out from jail or from court defending yourself, this and that, this is the reason why you don't have insurance. Blah, blah, blah. After you finish, they will just that SR22 will not leave your record for life.
it will still be there.
And guess what? After going through all that, you will now be forced to get an insurance. And then when you now go, they'll ask you, have you ever had an SR22 before on your record? You say yes. Your insurance is high. Bro, bro, if they ask you, because it's always among the questions, have you ever had an SR22 on your license before? And you say yes, bro, the least you see is 500. All those time where all those time you did not pay, they will charge you.
That's
They
very
will
crazy,
charge you.
man.
So if you just buy a car, they will give you 30 days. Get your insurance and get your tags. Get your inspection and emission. And like I say, they make sure money leaves you somewhere.
Money's living like you get the money in America, but all of these things will take all the money
It's going
away.
back. Yeah. Even
That's
now,
very
my
crazy.
car, I've paid it off, but I have property tax because it's my car. I will pay tax. It's called property tax because it's my own. Because they
And
allow me.
what is the benefit you get from paying the property tax? Like, what do you get?
You
What benefit do you get? Nothing. You just have to
ask
pay
what the
for
benefit
shaggy
the
reasons.
government gets. What the benefit the government gets from collecting money for my car I pay for? They pay for me? No. Bro, they will tax, they'll say, hey, because of they'll tell you the reason why they're taxing you, say it's because of your car and this and that. If you have a house, they still add it to. If you have another thing, they still add it to. Anything that
That
is on the government ground, that moves or stays on the government ground, they tax you.
then that
How?
makes me want to ask you: is there an American dream? Then, based on all what you're saying, is there still an American dream?
If you want to go the legal route, it takes the grace of God and knowing the right people. American dream no deal. E dey unto say you have the freedom to earn more than in any other continent. This is the only continent that lets you work if you want to kill yourself, but
Kill
you
yourself
get all the money. But why are you killing yourself when you have one life to live?
to
You get my
live.
point? So when you're now done killing yourself, what did you do with your life? I was working. My guy, if you are dying self, you be hating yourself.
That's
Because
crazy.
American dream is for millionaires, billionaires, and above middle class. That
No.
they have good jobs. I know, their job. One job is taking care of them, like people in the healthcare section, engineers like my. But if you didn't go to school, you don't have any professional degree, just forget about American dream, my guy. Just they
Just go and find something they do.
just go and find 2 or 3 jobs. If you don't have a professional degree, bro, there's no dream for you. You'll be wide awake. You cannot even dream.
We've actually had a very wonderful conversation. Have you realized that we've entered 1 hour in the mark? Yeah, so we are now at story time. I've shared this story on the podcast before, but now I want the American perspective. So there is a Ghanaian man. He's a pastor. Nigerian would say pastor. He's a pastor living in the US, and he's a man of God. I mean, you know how these pastors behave. He's very spiritual, powerful, keeps his Bible very close to him. He's very much known in the Ghanaian society and community. And he was dating a girl. Okay, they dated for like 2 years. No sex. They didn't do any sexual thing because he's a pastor. He's a man of God. He's obeying the will of his supernatural daddy. Fast forward, they get married. They do everything. Now they are on honeymoon. In honeymoon, they are supposed to have sex, you understand? This man went to undress his wife. His wife's bola is even bigger than his. And that is not the end. That's not the end. He was like, you are a man. Argument, conversation. I mean, argument, not conversation. Heated argument. He went to the kitchen, grabbed a knife 40 times. He stabbed him. 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 40. And killed him. Now, what I'm going to ask you is, do you think the pastor stands a chance to win the case in court? Because now it's between 2 men.
Yeah, it's first degree murder. No. Before Trump came in, that was a woman. Before Trump made it male and female, that was a woman. Trump said now the only age is one you are signed in when you are born, and obviously that was years ago when all this is out. So even if he's male, it depends on when the person did it. That person was a female before Trump administration. So it happened before Trump administration. You offended a female. That aside, you started.
So there is no way his lawyers can, because he lied to him for 2 years that he is he's a
whether he lied to you, he don't concern you. Everybody lies. The pastor, first of all, have committed first degree murder, like first degree manslaughter, homicide, because now it's family. So there is no out for that. You will spend time in jail. If you're arguing, it's to argue that you not go life imprisonment, but it's 25 years to life. So already,
what's going on? I'm not hearing you. No.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
It said something about recording. So, homicide, first degree murder, manslaughter, they're all 25 to life. How old is the pastor? They have 25 years to his age, even if they give him at least 25. Okay, with good behavior, maybe 15, 18 years. How old will he be?
Which means it's over for him.
It's over for you. You should just forget. There's no need of hiring lawyer, because this one is not self-defense. That one is different. It's not self-defense. You got angry, you stabbed somebody. You come and you are mad. It's homicide. So if you don't do his due diligence as a man, you ask questions. As an African man, before you marry somebody, you ask questions.
He was a pastor. He's trying to do the good thing in the religion. He wasn't interested. He wasn't interested in he wasn't interested in any sexual things until after marriage. Only for him to go and find out the hard way.
He saw big breasts. He saw plastic breasts. He saw plastic breasts. What made the pastor see that person in the first place? Tell me.
I mean, these days, these transgenders,
No, no, no,
they
no,
come out looking very beautiful. Like you
no,
would
no,
not
no
even.
arguments. But if you're a trans, you don't have like male trans to female. You don't have breast, obviously. Even if you are taking
Mm,
pills or
mm,
estrogen pills that's going to develop your feminine side, there's only
mm-hmm.
so much it can develop.
Yeah,
Maybe if you have advanced pills or something, but most, if not 95% of them, go for implants. And
yeah,
some of them now
true.
go to the gym maybe to increase their ass and something like that. Gym, you
Yeah,
have men with ass in the gym.
yes.
So let's say they don't do BBL. BBL still BBL, they still BBL, but let's say they went to the gym to get that one straight. Bro, what carried the pastor there was what he saw in front and the clip.
Right.
Because obviously, if you do breast implant, your breast is standing.
Or maybe the woman was or the man was very submissive. You know, all these African men they like
Wait, let me ask. Let
submissiveness.
me ask.
So
Hey God, the transgender
white,
was he black.
yes.
Ah, he's a crazy fellow. The pastor is a crazy fellow.
I think he did it very well. He did it very well, and I mean, so yeah, that was. I just wanted to get
There's
your.
no, there's no hope for him. But he's in jail. They're gonna fuck him. That thing he was running from. Eh?
He's going to endure
That
it
thing he was
now.
running from. He's going into. In fact, he's going to somebody's bitch, somebody's baby. Oh, pastor, yeah, yeah.
DJ Pharoh. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I'm still with DJ Pharoh. Now we are going to just talk about you because we are coming to end the podcast. So
All right, all
now
right.
it's just about you. So who is DJ Pharoh? What are you doing now in terms of DJing? Are there any programs coming? Are you coming to Europe again? Are you planning on making any events in Africa? I mean, now, spoil us. Tell us about your events, your plans, your gigs. Who's
I'm
DJ
not gonna.
Pharoh?
DJ Pharoh is a different human being on his own. It's different from me. When I enter, once this my headphones are, you can see I'm in front of my deck. Once my
Mhm.
headphones are on, I'm transformed. It's like I hear the music 10 times.
Differently.
Yeah, it's different. It moves me. And one thing that
Mm,
makes me happy is when I see people happy with what I'm like. I'm DJing and I see that you are so moved with the music. I don't
mm-hmm,
play one genre of music. I play different. In fact, my style of DJing is not is different. Shout out to DJ
mm.
Pop. You have to tag DJ Puffy on this one.
I'll
DJ
tag
Puffy
him.
really showed me music is not something in one spot. Music is something. It sounds good. It moves you naturally. When you are
Mm-hmm.
sad, you play sad songs. When you are
Yeah.
happy, you play happy
Play happy
songs. When
songs.
you're in the gym, you play pump songs. So
Mm,
there's a reason why there are different genres of music. So
mm,
music is something, is a universal language. Let's start from there. Everybody understands music.
yeah.
There is no language for it. So first of all, DJing is crazy for me. I love it. And tomorrow I have 3 events in one day. So from 10
Really?
a.m. to 3 a.m. on Sunday, I have, first of all, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. My gym, I have a gym session. I'm a live
Mm-hmm.
in my gym. So from 2 p.m., I have to travel 2 hours
Wow.
again to the next location. From 2 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. It's a pool party tomorrow. And then from 9:30 p.m. or 9:45, the distance between the pool party location and the club location is about 25 minutes. So 9:45 or 10:30 when the club is booming now till 2 a.m.
Mm.
Going to be standing the whole day. So my pre-workout is ready. Everything we
But I
used to
think
when
these events are very good. I mean, I will still encourage you to do it more because the more you do, the more exposure you get. Because hopefully one day your name will be there,
bro,
like very big DJ
I'll,
Pharoh, and then
I'll tell you
people will
something.
be coming all over
I'll
all
tell you
across the world to come
I'll
and
tell you
dance to your
something.
tunes.
My first event I did here was last. last 2 weekends. It's called Afro Reading Masters.
Mm.
Afro Smith's Reading. Bro, every single nobody like their DJ, their resident DJ told me all your songs can I have them?
Wow.
He told me once you're in Richmond again, Virginia, please, I want your songs. Everybody
Sweet.
dance. Like
That's
that is
very
what,
good to hear.
bro.
Wonderful.
I have, I just know that one day when they call the top five in the DMV is DC, Washington, Maryland, and Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
So D
Mm-hmm.
for DC, Washington. The M is Maryland, V is Virginia. So once they and we are connected. It's like Austria, Budapest, and Czech.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
different states but one country. So my aim is when they call the top five, the top 10, I'm going to be the top five. I have not gone into DC market yet because I'm trying to penetrate my market. It's not easy because there are thousands of DJ. You have to really stand out. And it was from my own event I got these gigs I got today, tomorrow. I have tomorrow. I finished
Wow.
saying, you were like, bro, I have an event, I have a pool party. In fact, the pool party guy don't even tell me.
Just putting you.
He just sent me the flyer. He just told me, bro, you're
Do
coming.
well. Do well. Take videos of this event. It will take 3 days to edit this video. So do well to take some videos, send them to me so that I try to put them there so that people will get an idea of
Yeah.
what you are doing, who DJ Pharoh is. And like
Boy,
I
don't
said,
worry.
personally, I'm looking forward to come to the US this summer. It's still not
I'm
late to
coming to
come.
Europe.
Really, yeah, that one you don't even have to say it that much.
I'm
You have your
coming to
killers here,
Europe.
so when you
I
come,
have a
hey, I'm
legacy in
trying.
Europe I did not finish. I have a
Yeah,
community in
so
Europe.
um, great. About the Euro tour, you also have to plan it well. Let me know. I will do my best to advocate
I
because
know
right
you're
now, one mission of my podcast is actually also to promote new startups like young men and women like you who are doing something. The next person I'm going to interview is that our friend in Budapest who is cooking food. I'm going to interview her. I said our friend is our friend, our friend. TBK, I want to ask you one last question since we are coming close to the end of the podcast. We've actually had a very fruitful conversation. So you just answer these questions for me as simple as you can. You can. This is smart time. So have endless opportunities but no time, or have all the time in the world but no new opportunities.
endless opportunities.
But no time. You were complaining that you are working from 9 to 8 and you
It's not
don't.
no, it's not an opportunity. When you have endless opportunities, I can be working from 12 to 12. But if a new opportunity comes, I leave this one I don't like. I go for it. If this
Mm,
DJ thing works out for me now and I get a huge deal, is that not an opportunity? Now I'm
good.
doing what I love.
Okay. I
If I
got
see
it.
something bigger, something better, we all want to make ourselves better in this thing. So
True.
I will choose
True.
new opportunities and let me not have time for better
True.
and new opportunities. Yeah.
Next question. Know the exact moment you will succeed or the exact moment you will fail. Which one would you rather know and why?
That's without fear.
Yeah, I mean we are going to succeed and we are going to fail at one point. But would you want to know the time you will succeed, or rather you want to know the time you will fail?
I want to know the time I was succeed because no, let me say I'll explain because failing is not something we evade in life.
Mhm.
Everybody fall, but it's how you rise. If you can see your future, you would know what to rearrange right now. And your future means
Mm.
you can see your success. And then, if you see, I'm going to make it this, but if I do this, I'm going to make it even bigger.
Mm-hmm.
But if you now see, I'm going to fail, I better fail. And then because it's when you fail, sometimes you get new opportunities, you grow
New
even stronger.
opportunities. True.
So,
True.
let's see the
Okay.
future.
The next one. Lose everything you've built and start over, or keep what you have but never grow again. Lose everything you've built and start over, or keep
Bro,
what you have but never
I've
grow
lost everything I had
again.
in Europe. I'm starting again. I'm already bro, you're asking my life. See, it's better you lose what you have and start again because from what you had, now you've had enough experience to tackle whatever. Now, if somebody comes to tell me shit, I'm like, I've seen it before. But if you keep what you have, you keep seeing surprises. You know what I mean? You'll be in one place. Nobody wants to be in one place. But if you start up,
Mm,
when you start up again, now you have known
mm-hmm.
the flaws of what you did that made it
Yeah.
not work. Then you know how to navigate yourself. That's just it's life.
Wonderful. And the
It's
last
hard.
one, the
It's hard,
last
but that's
question,
life.
the last question on this is: would you rather be remembered for one powerful thing or known for many small good things? One powerful thing or many small good things?
Many small good things.
Many
Powerful
small good
things.
things.
Powerful things. Another person will come and do something more powerful than you. You'll forget.
Then every event that you go are the many small things. So you have to keep it up and then keep the fire burning. What would be your last words to the viewers? Because our time is up. Today we have actually exceeded. It means that the conversation was sweet today because normally I am up to 60 to 70 minutes, but today we've gone long. So it means that the
Okay.
conversation was sweet. What are your last words? What are some things you should look up to? What are some advice? Now you are big bro. The young kids are watching. What are some advice, some last words you have coming up in the mind?
Bro, if I'm to be honest, first of all, just put God first. If you don't believe in God, go and find Him.
Mm,
Because you get lost many times before you can find yourself. And that's not,
mm-hmm,
I've gone through it and that's not something I want somebody to go through. First of all,
mm,
find God and the rest will follow. And then
mm-hmm,
also, just fight for your peace. It's gonna
mm,
hurt sometimes to get
mm-hmm,
that peace, but trust me, there's nothing beats you being peaceful with yourself. Because
mm,
when you are good and peaceful with yourself, that peace naturally, your aura naturally
mm,
extends to people. But
mm-hmm.
if you are going through a lot that you're not even you don't have peace within, you will repel people. Means
Yeah,
repel opportunities.
you put
So out
people
there, my
away.
kings, I'm talking to my kings first. Work on yourself. Work on yourself, bro. Pray hard. Work on yourself. What you love doing, do it. Even if it's not producing any profit right now, get a side, get a job. Do what you like doing on the side. When
Mm,
your side hustle starts paying off, you can go ahead. That's what I'm
go
doing
back.
right now. And
Mm-hmm.
slowly, it's paying off because I had to take a week from work because I have gig in the middle of the week,
In the
and
middle of
it's
the
gonna pay
week.
me more than my work for that day. So
Make sure your supervisors and your bosses don't go and watch this podcast before they know
watch it. I
exactly
went
what
to
you're doing.
hospital. Watch it. I went to hospital. I went to the hospital. And there's nothing they can do. I went to the hospital.
Well, it's been a very nice and amazing conversation, DJ Pharoh. Thank you very much for your time and your elaboration, intelligence, conversation. We really enjoyed it.
Thank
Anyway, you need to plan your visit to Europe and then let me know because I'll be waiting for you.
I'll
Yeah.
I'll I'll give you a call.
Yeah.
I'll give you a call about that. So
Okay. All right. All right. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this was the short, long conversation with DJ Pharoh. I hope you've picked one or two. If you did enjoy it, do all to like, subscribe, write a comment. Maybe if you want DJ Pharoh on the set again, write a comment. Let us know what you want me to ask him, and then I'll bring him on. Hopefully, the next time. Until then, DJ Pharoh, I'll
don't take
see you
my
at the
advice.
backstage.
Don't take my women advice. Don't take my
Take his
women
advice.
advice.
He has experience, guys. He has all the experience that we can hope for. So he has given us the advices. I will drop the call and then I'll call you on
Yeah.
FaceTime and then we'll finish it there. Okay,
All
all
right
right,
now.
man. So
All
it's a
right.
bye and it's a wrap.
Bye, man.